It's just going to be a softball coming now, right?
Just for that, I'm going to put a rock in this. No, seriously. Mr. Burkhalter, you're a Democrat. Judging by the fact we've only got 3 contested Senate elections, it appears very likely it's going to be a Republican Senate that you're going to be working with. The House is more up in the air. But you'll be presiding over a primarily Republican body, and you could have either a Republican or a Democratic governor, depending on how this works out. I guess the question is, are you able to handle whatever situation you find yourself in if you get elected?
Good question. I'm a business guy, and I do business with Democrats, Republicans. I really don't ask what they are because I don't think it really matters. I've got a lot of friends in the House and the Senate on both sides of the aisle. And I really don't walk around with a D on my head or an R, and I think we've got to get away from that. I think that was one of the issues in the last election in 2010. You know, I hope the people of Arkansas get to know me, because when they get to that lieutenant governor's race, I hope they're going to say, that guy wants to do something for the state of Arkansas. He wants to return his debts to the state of Arkansas. So I plan to work with whoever is elected. And yes, there's no doubt it's not going to happen in the Senate. I'll be presiding over the Senate. It'll be predominantly run by Republicans. But folks, I've got a lot of friends that are Republicans. I've got a lot of friends that are Democrats. I think most of us don't walk around with party. We've got to get away from that. That's what's destroying our government in Washington, D.C. We fly them up on Monday. Typically, we fly them back on Thursday. They don't get to know one another. They got to sell their soul to the party. My money's coming from individuals from all over the state of Arkansas. Almost all my money's coming from Arkansas. It's not coming from other politicians around the country or PACs. I put Arkansas first. Yes, I run with the party. I've got reasons I'm a Democrat, but I'll work with anybody and everybody. I've proven that. My record shows that. I wouldn't be successful in Arkansas had I not been able to accomplish that. Thank you.
Mr. Olson.
Well, as a Libertarian, for most of my adult life, I'm accustomed to being surrounded by Republicans and Democrats. Well, I was a student at UCA, there was 2 Libertarians on campus, including myself, among the 3,000 or 4,000 people that were there. So I'm accustomed to working with those who have differing viewpoints. That really doesn't bother me too much. I think I would be able to work with whoever was elected to work for this state. This comes to the territory when you're a member of a political minority. It just comes with the game. My background in working with kids and with working with adults with mental illness also gives me a little bit of a leverage there in working with politicians. There's some similarities between the two. I believe you have to be somewhat mentally ill to run for political office. I'm good, thank you.
Yes, sir.
Please address the allegation.
Politics came late in my life. I didn't grow up in politics. I began to learn about politics when I built my first business. I would go to a municipality and get my product spec. The engineers liked my product. I get a spec. I'd be low bid, but then at the city council meeting, they'd accept the other bid, even though the bid was higher than mine. I wasn't asking those politicians if they were Republicans or Democrats. I've been working across party lines my whole life. I'll continue to do that.